Hi, I'm Angela Godwin with Water World Magazine, coming to you from the show floor here at National Rural Water Association's WaterPro conference in Fort Worth, Texas. Joining me today, I have two guests, Mark Leveille, he's with Badger Meter, and Ed Larson with Atlas Utilities. Ed, Mark, thank you very much for joining me. So Mark, let me start with you. I see a nice display here of some of your new products, things you're excited about, and one of them is your ultrasonic meter, part of your E-Series, I believe, yeah?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Badger Meter is launching our next generation E-Series ultrasonic meters. They come in 3-inch and 4-inch sizes. They have fully electronic meters that are field programmable with modular registration and can be customized to meet our utilities' unique needs.
Yeah, terrific. Yeah. Awesome. And still has the cellular endpoints, things that we're used to hearing about?
Well, this is fantastic. One of the things that the E-Series has the ability to provide the traditional alarms and status indications. But when you couple that with the beacon LTE endpoint, you're able to get pressure and temperature also.
Wow, excellent. Which are great advantages for the utility using those meters, yeah?
Yeah, we're really excited about what we're able to do, especially with the Badger Meter Innovation Center, formerly known as DFlow. This is giving us a lot of opportunity to expand our E-Series line and meet our customers' requirements.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Excellent. All right, well, Ed, let me put you on the spot for a minute. I know a couple years ago now, you've introduced the cellular AMI. How is that being received in the industry? What's your thought there?
Wow, thanks for asking that, Angela. Badger Meter came out with that endpoint, the cellular endpoint, in 2014. Since that time, many hundreds of utilities have chosen it as the AMI option of choice. And there are several reasons for that. A couple of them being that, number one, it's like hitting the easy button. Really? There's no infrastructure that the utility must own and maintain and build. You're free to install your meters at any location within your service area. Yep. And that's great in metropolitan areas like where we're at right now, but it also, with rural waters, where they're spread out. And in Texas, I know we have metropolitan areas and we also have a lot of rural land.
Sure.
And you may have several miles of nothing and then have 6 meters. Well, you are able, with cellular and the robust network of cellular, which of course is a lot more reliable than any network we could build, you're able to set those meters and go on about your business.
That's excellent. That's excellent. And I especially like that point about, not having that infrastructure to have to maintain, because that can be tough even for a utility that's got a lot of staff at their disposal. But you talk about a rural utility, you don't have a lot of bodies. Right?
We're dealing now with a lot of IT departments and a lot of people that are like myself, that are career waterworks people that we're asking now to become RF technicians and RF engineers and IT people, when in reality, what we're trying to do is serve our customers and the growing needs of our customers, which the cellular endpoint does provide.
Excellent. Terrific.
Thank you.
Now, Mark, let me jump back over to you and talk a little bit about smart cities, because we hear a lot about that and the advantages that smart water and smart city technologies can bring. What are your thoughts there, and where does Badger kind of fit into all that?
Yeah, great. Well, Badger Meter actually just announced that it's joined AT&T Smart City Network initiative. And, this is a great opportunity for Badger Meter to show, our strength and our ability to use AT&T's reliable and extensive network as a backbone so that we'll be able to provide extensive communication to our customers with ease, as Ed had mentioned before. That doesn't take a lot to put this in. The other thing is that the interoperability of the data is very important, because when people are thinking about smart cities, water is very important because it's one of the few handful of revenue generating initiatives for a smart city, and so utilities should be looking about that first and foremost. But then when you also look at it, you have to look at how would this interact with other aspects of a smart city. things like leak detection or smart water systems or efficiency lighting. You don't want to be locked into a proprietary network. You want to have that flexibility and that interoperability that AT&T and a cellular network and Badger's Beacon AMA also works with.
That's very cool. Well, excellent. So now if folks watching, they want to learn a little bit more about Badger and what you guys do, what you offer, where would you send them for information?
Probably the first place would be our website at badgermeter.com. They would be able to get a lot of information there.
All right, badgermeter.com. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for visiting with me today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
And for Water World Magazine, I'm Angela Godwin.